Well, hello, everyone. It is Tuesday, March the 19th, 2024. I'm Doug. It is time once again to play Wordle. Ken Trosper writes in, a good starting word this month would be March, since it's the only month of the year that can be the answer to Wordle. And that's interesting when you think about it, because if it was going to be a month that's the answer to Wordle, it has to be 5 letters long, and it has to have some meaning beyond a proper term, like a month. So April, for example, wouldn't quite fit the bill, but March could also be a verb, as in to move forward. So that's a very interesting piece of trivia, Ken, and we're going to go ahead and use March. And let's see what we get here. March gets us an A out of position. So, all right, not a bad start for us here. And we've looked at 4 consonants, so that was actually fruitful. I think we'll probably want to try and look at some of these other vowels. Now, this would be an interesting spot to test audio. We'll get 3 of the 4 classic vowels we haven't looked at done. Move the A around just a little bit. And, of course, we test the letter D as well. You know, I think I've sold myself. I've talked myself into it. Let's see what we get with audio. It could be the answer. So is the answer today's puzzle audio? Ooh, the A came into position. And I was just about to start until the U immediately went gray. But we have the A is in position, so it starts with a vowel, which is good for me because I'm not very good at positioning vowels in the front of words. And, of course, we have the D and the I also out of position. So very interesting development here. So we've ruled out the O and the U. So something like the word avoid obviously does not work. Well, it wouldn't have worked because the I, we've tested in the 4th spot. So nonetheless. Interesting. Okay, so, I wonder what's got me thinking. We know the I can't be in the 4th spot. I really don't think it would be in the 5th spot. So that means that I would either be in the 2nd or 3rd. And I feel like I kind of want to test it in the 3rd position. But of course, we have a D as well. Oh, you know what's interesting? You know what vowel we haven't looked at? We haven't looked at E. Now, if you put and here's, again, very counterintuitive to how my brain works. But if you look at the A blank I blank E, you could have the word, you couldn't have aside because we tested, no, you could. No, aside would work because there's a D in there. Alive won't work because there's no D in that, but aside, yeah, actually, that looks really strong, doesn't it? I gotta tell you, I'm a fan. I think that's what we're looking for here. A little aside. Okay, well, I've talked myself into it. I'm excited for this. Hope you share my excitement. Let's see if we can do it in 3 guesses. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word aside? No, it's not. But, look at that. Wasn't expecting that. So A blank I D E. 4 of them in position, and then I'm wondering to myself, all right, this is where we just quickly scan the unused letters and see what I'm missing. What is it? Abide. It took me a moment because I'm going through, starting from QWTY, blah, 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 blah. So I had to get all the way to the bottom row. That's why I seemed clueless for just a few moments. But abide, pretty confident that's the only thing that fits here. So we'll go ahead and see if we can't make it official. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word abide? Yes, it is. There we go. All right. Nicely done. Okay, so a nice little fun puzzle today. We got from March to abide in 4, and good times had by all. Just a quick reminder, today was the last day of our little test of playing strands. So I hope you enjoyed that. Again, leave us some feedback on that game, and we'll let you know what we're going to be doing with that in the future. Tomorrow, speaking of the future, is Wednesday. And we are going to try the word reach. So I hope you will reach out, tune back in, and join me tomorrow for some more Wordle.